Let's give it up for Susana Hands.
Franchising is like preparing a car to race at the Grand Prix. Just like a car, you need to tune the engine, you need to have the mechanics checked, and you need a top-notch team to make it really competitive to be successful. So just like when franchising your business, you need to ensure that you've got everything checked, you've correctly set it up, and it's been correctly set up, and you've got a great team that will support the growth to make it successful. I'm Susana Hands, best known as the franchise lady. After 15 years of being in this industry, I actually made the mistakes that a lot of people are now coming to me for to help them get out of it. So my journey and my goal here today is just to share with you all that franchising isn't for everybody. And just like any business, if you don't know what you're getting into and you don't know what that expansion plan looks like, please do yourself a favour, either educate yourself, speak to professionals before you go deep into that industry. So I guess I'm going to share with you the biggest question I get asked all the time: how do I know if a business is franchisable, if that's a word? There's a few things that you need to look at, and you may have a business that does extremely well, does many sales, and has a lot of followers or a lot of people buying that product or service. But is it ready to franchise is the question. So ask yourself the questions. When you're looking at within your business or you're looking for someone else or one of your clients, ask 3 questions. 1, can that business trade without the operator being in there every single day? So does that business make sense even though the owner isn't there every single day running the day-to-day operations? If the answer is yes, that's 1 tick. The next question you need to ask yourself is, can this business make money, whether it's in one section or one suburb or one area of the country versus the other? And if the answer is yes, then tick, number 2. 3, you need to make sure that this business can be duplicatable, but also can be taught to anyone and everyone. So if you have a specific skill set you need to be able to run that business, then unfortunately you're going to have to take a little bit more extra time to be able to undo that so that you can teach anyone and everyone to run that particular business and that successful business that you've created. So let me be honest with you, everyone. Franchising, and I know this from experience, isn't for everyone. I've been there, I was a franchisor, and I made serious mistakes. But mistakes that today are allowing me to be here on this stage and to many other stages to teach people the things that I did wrong. Cost me lots of money, but it was a really good learning lesson. And it's something that if you can actually master, make sure that you can do this very well for your business. So I guess one of the things that I always like to know is what to do when you are franchised. And one of those things that you need to know is documentation. Have everything well documented. Protect your IP and your trade, your brand. So have you thought about trademarking your business? Not just in your own country, but trade it globally. And the last thing you need to make sure is, do you have the right people and the right technology that will allow you to scale? Now, having those 3 things is going to be extremely important, because if you do not set your business up correctly, it'll break, fail, and it will not be successful. And hence why I have a lot of clients coming to me today and saying, can you help me? Now, once you become a franchise and you are a franchise model, the one things you need to think about is, please do yourself a favor, don't sell your business to anyone that has a wallet and a pulse, because not everybody is going to follow that same trajectory that you have onboarded. The other thing is, make sure that everyone's trained well, you supported them correctly, support. And lastly, don't become a boss to them. They have invested money into your business, but they don't want to be treated like an employee, because they're not. I'm Susana Hands. Lovely to meet everyone, and thank you, JT, for this opportunity to be on this beautiful stage. Thank you.
All right.